Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Farthest Frontier, the feudal era city building game, now available on Steam from Crate Entertainment. Go get you some of that. Link in the description below. It's less than 30 bucks US and is a fantastic value from a smaller development group, but as you'll see, not only in the screenshot which I took from the game, but with some of the stuff we look at here in the game, you will see that this game is well worth it. It's still in early access, so it has, it still has some room to grow and work on and everything. So I definitely recommend this, and so let's jump into it as we are in year 19 here in Huntington. We're going to do a little zoomy zoom action here so you guys can see how pretty this game is, as people around the village are now preparing for battle. This is our little residential center area. We kind of focused on this last time. Our healer's house, little park, our school, the market. There's a defensive tower here because this is a area that the raider types like to attack. You see there's some stuff available in the market. Super cool. Lots of homesteads, which is the level 2 house, as opposed to we still have a few shelters, which is the level 1 home. But as soon as we get this, our town center, up to level 3, which it's heading that way fast, then we shall see some of these start upgrading to large houses, which is your level 3 home. And that will be good for us. Right now, we are pulling in some money. We're in a positive cash flow situation. So let's give you the quick tour. This is the residential area aspect of Huntington here. On the south side of downtown, we have some farms over here. We are developing some more fields. We're working on a new defensive position here. We do have some fishing and foraging that goes on down this end of town. Working up a new defensive position over here on this crossroads. As I went down to the crossroads and tried to flag a ride. Nobody seemed to notice, and everybody passed me by. Anyway, out here on the eastern flank, we have another little gathering area. We have some hunters, smokehouse, we have foragers. Actually, we have 3 sets of hunters out here. We have some work camp, and we have some temporary shelters and housing for when the cold sets in case we have just extremely cold conditions. Then our people have a place to run and take shelter, as opposed to having to hike all the way back to their house. Over here, you see this little thing right here. That's an apiary. That's where we have bees making honey and wax for us. We have a coal mine right here. That is unmanned at the moment, just like we have a sand pit up here, and some other facilities that we have also pulled back from. Our work camp here, which is working wood and stone up in this sector of the map. Our last 2 attacks have come in from this direction. So we are now better prepared because we have a manned lookout tower up here. Let's just take a quick look at our numbers here. Let's go ahead and get somebody out there and prepared for battle. Typically the raiders show up so we're in the spring here. Okay, this is the way this calendar breaks down, is this is the beginning of spring. We have 3 months of spring, then we go into 3 months of summer, then you have the 3 months of fall and 3 months of winter. The raiders will show up unannounced at some point, usually between the middle of the 2nd month and the beginning of the 4th month of summer. They're fair weather raiders, so we don't look too kindly upon their types around here. But they will come from somewhere, and the question is where. We don't know just yet. So we are preparing for battle. We have a couple people in the lookout tower here. They are arming up, and then they will take up their positions. We've already geared up. Well, some people garrison permanently or full-time positions out here to protect our foragers and fisher people from bears and wolves. And then, let's see, we have somebody constantly positioned over here. We have another person about to take up position there. We have someone we keep in position up here on the north. And then we have a new tower position over here, which we have prepared, and it has the advantage of being in an elevated position. So that gives us a bonus, firing bonus of shooting down on your enemies. That's always advantageous. But we also have this natural barrier here of water, which prevents an approach from this direction. We do know, intelligence has told us, and I don't mean the computer in Team America World Police, but we did have people follow raiders back. There is a raider spawn point here under, I'm guessing it's under this rock. Maybe they live in the trees, but I'm thinking they just crawl back under their rock. And so we're going to watch. If they approach from that direction, we have them covered. They come from the north, we have them covered. Our hunters can also engage them. They come from this direction, this direction. We're just trying to set up speed bumps and divide their forces up so these guys can do a little damage to them. We're working on building out another little boxed-in kind of mini citadel, or just an armed encampment, as it were, outside town down here. Before we get into our main citadel, which is our town center, and this is the hub of everything. This is where our town center is, but when the raiders come, they're looking to steal stuff. There's raider thieves and there's raider brawlers. The brawlers like to beat up stuff and beat on people and break things, but the thieves like to steal stuff. And so they're going to be looking for our gold, which we've got a lot of. Hopefully there's some in the vault. There's a little bit in the vault. I don't know why I can't transfer more of it there, but anyway, there's the vault. There's our trade center, which will eventually have gold because we should be getting a trader in soon. They'll steal stuff from our stockyard, which is our Home Depot, as it were. It's building materials. And then from our storehouse, which is our Walmart, which has lots of stuff, including weapons, shields, hide coats, which act as a layer of defense, and raw materials to make other stuffs. All right, cool. So that's where we're at. We started manning up things at the end of last episode. If we look here, we're going to go ahead and play at 1x speed. We've got 28 people standing by. We've got some construction projects we could prioritize. People are seeking weapons. We're going to go ahead and prep 2 more people. And I'm not sure what our cutoff point is here. So we're going to man up here, 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 here. Okay, and if we get short on laborers, we get short on laborers. But the point is, we want to be prepared for defense. That is the plan. We want to kick these guys squaw in the net. So let's look at our resources real quick. We have lots of logs, quite a bit of stone, tons of buckets of water hanging out in our wells. Turns out we don't actually have 3,181 buckets. We have 3,181 buckets worth of water in our wells. I don't know where we would have gotten 3,181 buckets, because that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. We have iron ore stored up. We have coal stored up. We have lots of flax. We have clay. We have medicinal roots. We have herbs, honey. Dun 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 dun. Aw, sugar, sugar. Where's the sugar? Dun 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 dun. Aw, honey, honey. That's the way it goes. Yeah. Willow, which is used to make baskets. Wax for candles. We have sand, which is being used in our fields to balance out the clay, the soil composition. Food-wise, we're looking pretty good coming out of winter. We have a little bit of fruit left, some beans, greens, mostly proteins though, and bread. And then we've got lots of firewood, some boards, pelts, iron bars. Tallow is animal fat that's used to make soap. We have quite a bit of gold, which is good. And considering we just used 2,000 for the upgrade on the town center. So that's going to work out. And then we have hide coats. We have some tools, which is terrific. We have some crude weapons, which is basically straight out of I don't know, what is that? What's the zombie show that people like? The dude carries the baseball bat with the nails sticking out of it. That's what that kind of looks like. Looks like it's got electrical tape around the handle to cushion the blow. Oh, The Walking Dead. That's what that is. Yeah, yeah. I remember. I remember the name. I've never actually watched the show because I don't like zombie shows. I think they're stupid. Um, just look at World War Z and go from there. We have bows and we have arrows. And these are not the goofy speaker kind of bows. Clothing's good. Baskets are good. Soap is good. Shields are good. And we have heavy tools standing by. We have 3 of them. Considering now we have our windmill up and running, which is super cool. We're able to turn either wheat, buckwheat, or rye into flour, which will then go to our bakery. And we'll turn that into bread to feed the peeps. So that's good. All right. So we should get a trader in here before the attack. Let's go ahead and speed time up here a little bit. I don't anticipate this is going to be a very long episode. I think we're just going to work through year 19 here. And so we'll go from there. Here comes a trader now. We'll probably get them in and situated. And I think we've got this manned already. Yes, we do. Or womaned, as it were. Oh, she may think she's a man. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, hey. Here's our dude. Now, our storage cart needs to actually move here. Yes, please. Get moving. Because I don't want him out exposed. Because they can steal stuff from him, too. All right. So now, here's the storm. This typically happens. Let's call this March. All right. End of March, going into April. April showers bring May flowers, yada, yada, yada. But the first trader arrives, then we get a rainstorm, then the rainstorm quits, and the second trader comes rolling in. And during that time period, the raiders show up. Now, these people, and this is kind of dumb, these people in the tower should not necessarily have melee weapons. You just need bows and arrows, okay? Your job is to shoot people, okay? Very simple. Just shoot them, all right? That's all I want you to do. Just stand up in the tower, lean over the side. There's a bad guy. Zap. Shoot his ass. Or shoot him in the face. That's all you got to do. It's very simple. I don't see the second... Oh, wait. Nope, those are our people. Moving stuff around. All right. Now, it looks like our people are pretty well armed up here. Here comes the second one here. Now, our food stocks are showing as low, but we do have our gatherers out. Because you don't see the... where is it? Where is the deal? Let's see here. It is... Give me a second here. All right. Usually there's, if you unman a building, let me just, for example, okay. If you, that's a forager shack. Oh, no, here's an example right here. This is what it looks like. All right, there's room for more workers, so a little red head thing pops up, okay? Then you know there's nobody in that building. So we don't have to worry about that. I don't remember what my point was there, but that's okay. We'll keep moving on. New traveling merchant has arrived. All right, so let's, whoops, hold it. Pause. Okay, let's see what Beldar the Ugly has for us. He's buying medicinal roots at above average price. Baskets way below, so he's not getting any baskets. We don't have any shoes at the moment. We do have soap. He's buying that way below, so screw you, hippie. Now, logs are a different story. We'll sell him some logs, like a couple hundred logs. And we'll go back and touch on something that I want to make sure I reiterate this point in case you're new to the program and the channel. And I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that bell icon and come back and see us. Home Depot, we have lots of logs, okay? It's right next door to the trading post, all right? And what we'll do here is we're going to put a second person in this trading post, all right? And they have wheelbarrows, okay? They don't have golf carts or ox carts or anything like that. So it's kind of like this deal right here. See this person right here with the wheelbarrow? Actually, there's two people kind of melded together there. Maybe they're just very close, or maybe they're like fraternal twins that are connected or something. Anyway, they use the wheelbarrows to go get stuff and bring it to the trading post when you tell them, hey, go get stuff and bring it to the trading post. They're very good like that for the most part. Now, it could be something that's stored at the production facility. In this case, we have the Weaver building. This is where they make clothing. All right. And right now there's flax in storage and there are linen clothes. So those clothes need to be transported here, which is our secure facility, the storehouse. The ox carts normally do that, or somebody will do that. But if I go to trade clothing, all right, notice there's not any here at the storehouse, which is literally across the street from the trading post. Now let's look in the market, see if there's any over here. I do not see any. Okay, so there's a little bit of food over here, so you can get some steaks. And there's some soap and firewood and herbs. All right. But the point is they've got to bring that stuff into the trading post. So you want the storage facilities to be adjacent, super close, because then they can run back and forth and make lots of trips very quickly. So we're going to transfer, like, let's do the math here. We're not going to buy or sell anything else to this guy. Does he have anything we really want? Not particularly. I mean, he's selling wheat or grain at average price, which we could use, but let's just take a quick gander. We're doing peas right now. That's going to help there. We're doing turnips there, and then beans. We're doing carrots here, then flax, and we're doing peas here. So we're not going to get any wheat in or grain in, so we may well buy some from him. We're going to start grain cycles in these fields. These are our sandy-based fields. These are going to be our clay-based fields when it comes to the soil composition. And that favors, it's a little closer to what wheat likes. And we will go with that. All right, so let's see here. He's got 1,700. You know, I might be able to actually math this out. So 5 into 1,000 is 200, right? And then 5 into 700 is going to be 14. So 140. So 340 divided. So let's do 1,700 divided. Fancy phone. 1,700 divided by 5 is 340. Who knew? 80s education, public schools, and we can math off the top of our heads. How about that, apples, people? None of this new age math foo-foo stuff. So 340. Sure. That's going to take every penny he's got. All right. That's going to take some work to get it there, but watch as we go. Now we're at 3 times speed, which this could be problematic because we're probably going to get our raider attack here in a second. When I click on here, you see the people with the wheelbarrows that are lit up. They're the ones who work here. All right. So they should be going and starting to move stuff. Oh, wow. You moved 2. That was impressive. Come on. 10 at a time. You wheelbarrow. There we go. Stock the trading post. Stock it, stock it, stock it. All right, here comes the second rainstorm, which means the attack should come in. We should get a notification of raiders here any second now. Right in this range. Boom. What did I say? Huh? I've been twice right in like the last 90 seconds. That's pretty good. Right twice. Yeah, if I could speak English. 30 raiders. Okay, I was wrong. How are you wrong, A-Train? You've been right twice in the past 30 seconds or 90 seconds. I was wrong about this number, although I may not have counted. I may have been thinking about year 16 because I thought we were going to get 21 to 25, and that, no, we got 19 last time because we killed 15 of the 19. This number has gone up significantly this time. We have 10 people armed and ready, although 2 of them do not have melee weapons. Okay, let's see what we still have some bows. All right, so is there anybody else? Now the question is, where are they coming from? Because now we're going to do some reorienting And they're coming from the... Oh, wait. They're coming from this side. Ah, they're coming from the east. All right, so they're coming from their little hole under the rock. So this tower is going to engage them first. All right. And we have 2 people garrisoning that tower, which means we need a second person in... Hello? In this tower. And we are going to see if... Now, we're going to hit the F3 key. What's the F3 key do, A-Train? Great question. Look. See, now we can see who is where. Venetia, Lorelei. Lorelei, let's live together. Nitrous and the stars forever. Great stick song, Lorelei. Check it out. All right, we're going to scan the map. All right, we're looking for raiders. Because they, at this point, after the first attack or so, they start sending in 2 groups. All right. And then we scroll up this way, and there's this group. All right. That's not a very big group. This is the secondary attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. That's only a third of them. Oh, wait. Well, never mind. That's the primary assault force. All right. So you see how there's brawlers and there's thieves and there's warriors too. Brawlers and warriors and thieves. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. This basically is the entire attack force. They're coming in from one direction. And I'm not talking about the boy band. Okay, which means now we're actually going to stand down one of these people. We have one over here and one over here. I actually like that position there. We're going to stand you down. Boink. When we have one person, you just hit this button and it toggles the building off, which puts that person back into the labor pool. Okay? As opposed to unmanning it. Then when you come back, you don't have to hit this little button here. You hit this big button here and bam, somebody's in there. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes, we want to toggle it off. If I have 2 people, though, I will stand it down to 1 person and then turn it off, because you want to be able to turn it on quickly and have at least one body head that direction. Then you can evaluate the situation. And that's what we're doing now, is we're evaluating. All right? So, we have 2 people here. We have 2 down here. And I don't think... All right, we did run forward a little bit. I don't think they split this attack. I'm convinced this is a single attack coming in, which is good and bad at the same time. It's going to depend on where they go. All right, so this tower here has 1 person. This tower has 1 person. This tower has 2. This tower, we're going to upgrade to 2. So these are on the main line of resistance, the MLR. This tower has 1 person, okay? So they're going to come down this road. They're going to get shot at, and some of them are going to go and attack this outpost, okay? That outpost is just going to have to deal with it, because that's what it's there for. It's a speed bump. We want to divide up the attacking force so it's easier for our primary defenses to take them out. Everybody tracking on that? We good? All right. Let's roll tide roll. All right, guys. Y'all are up. Here we go. Batter up. Pew. Pew. Their job is to weaken these guys as best they can to make it easier. Now watch. Some of them will start breaking off here and going after the threat. And so first they got to break through. And there's a bunch of them. But look, a third of them just broke off. One of them's already going home. Well, never mind. He's dead. Now, once they break through that gate, then, and see, they're getting picked on this entire time. Now they're going to go after the tower, and they're going to jack the tower up real quick. Here comes the rest of the show. Ready? Let's get everybody into the garrison here. Boom, 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 boom. Building attack. Building destroyed. All right, our tower went down, and those people got hurt, and that's okay. See, these guys are getting to the gate, and it's like, oh, really? Now, see here, we got all these guys are up here chilling. And now the rest of them are coming around like, oh, where are we going? This guy, where are you going, son? Really? You gonna come up and beat? Oh, you tough guy, huh? All right, they're already retreating here. Now, here comes the follow-on group. I don't need that information right now. Shut up. Okay, hold on. We're gonna pause because I'm gonna go ahead and trigger this to rebuild. And we're gonna rebuild it. We're gonna prioritize. All right. All right, so back to the action. We got one douchebag up here. Where's our hunter? Oh, she doesn't really. She's retreating because she got hurt. All right, hunters will engage the enemy automatically. So we got a couple of clowns over here, but no, this attack. Oh, they got through the gate. Look at that. But now they're getting engaged here. So now I'm sending these guys out. So they got through our gate, but they're going to die. And the people haven't taken up positions here. All right, we can recall these folks here. Cuz we've successfully defended at this point. And now we can get everybody back to business. We're going to start standing people down here. So we can get things squared away. All right. This tower, wait, where are we? One person garrisoning. That's normal. All right. Normally we have one person there. And then this tower here, they didn't even come this direction. So we're going to stand this down. Yes. And that one we keep 2 in because it's critical we defend the market. This down here, we have 2 in. We're going to take 1 person out. We have a defensive position here because wolves and bears. All right. Here's our new tower that's going up here, and these guys are on the outbound track. And unfortunately, we didn't get the beat on them a little bit more. They tore down 2 gates and 1 tower. Otherwise, they didn't get squat. All right. So we're going to go ahead and release these people back into the workforce because if we dink around too long, we're going to lose productivity. Okay. Over here, the attack's over at this point. We broke the attack. We're going to release you and then stand you down. We're going to release you and stand you down like that. I do want to go ahead, even though the barracks is on this side, we're going to stand up a new tower here to cover this corner. And we'll prioritize construction on that. Okay, we've stood everybody back down in here. This is back down to 1 guy. They did terrific. Wait, was it 1 guy or 1? Yeah, Gillum. Did a great job, dude. Fantastic. Way to go. All right, up here, we're going to restock some people there. And over here, we're going to turn this back on, which is going to get some people back up to work. And then down here, we got some people who got a little beat up, banged up. These people are shelter stocking and whatever. But life returned to normal pretty quick there, if you noticed. All right. See, these douchebags are still running away. We pretty well kicked their ass. So what we're going to do, before we get too far into the rebuild over here, is we're going to manage walls. And we're going to actually take out salvage building, yes. Palisade wall. No, hang on. Manage walls. I just want to take out. You got to click on it, A-Train. Follow the instructions, huh? RTFM, dude. There you go. All right. So, we are going to upgrade this area here a little bit. First off, we're going to add a second tower. Let's see how we want to do this. Oh, I know how I want to do this. We're going to put a second tower right here. We're going to put a wall here. Okay, the walls have more points than do the yeah, what I'm trying to say. Than do the gates. Okay. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to airlock this setup over here like this. All right. So the gates have like what? 1,200 hit points. Yeah, 1,200. But a wall segment has 1,500 hit points. So we're going to make them get through 2 gates next time to get to a tower. All right. So we're going to put first gate here. Then we're going to build another wall segment here. Here. Thank you. Then we're going to build another gate here. So, yeah. So they're going to have to go through 2 walls. So, all right. We can get this back up and running. Boom. Let's see where our people are and what we're doing. Oh, crap. Hold on. We got to be cognizant. Let me turn this off. All right. We got 27. Yeah. Yep. Not terribly fussed about the building now. Hey, we're upgraded. Hooray. Hey, Mohammed. Welcome aboard. How are you this evening? Ryan. Howdy. How are you? Hope things are well, buddy. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and are all ready for a big Christmas. All right. So, we got 340. Oh, dang it. Crap. Oh, that sucks. He's already pulling out of town, you douchebag. What happened? Did both of the... Oh, man, we so got screwed. That's one thing. You got to multitask during the attacks. Daggone it. Oh, all right. We're starting. It's level 3, and now we're getting rats. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Animal services, do this. I got to find a place to put this guy. Hey, this looks like a pretty good place right about here. Let's put that there. Actually, we could put one over here-ish. 2. And then we'll put another one right here because that little section of the orchard is not being used. All right, so we're going to get some anti-rat people, some rat killers going here. That's going to eat up a little bit of money, but man, I cannot believe I frickin' both the peddlers got away on us. Man, that sucks. Village was raided. Really? All right. Let me tell you how this is going to read. 30 raiders came in. I'm going to say we got 21 of them. Maybe 20. And we had 3 buildings destroyed. 2 gates and 1 guard tower. 30, 20, no one killed, 3 buildings destroyed. They got away with nothing. I'm pretty sure that's what I just said. Is it not? Because I was here when I said it. There you go, folks. That's how you take care of raiders. Oh, now, of course, a building's on fire. Holy crap. Somebody get in there and take care of the house. Right, let's close all this crap. Now, 7 villagers graduated is important because now We got a bunch more people available as laborers. That means kids have graduated school, so they've gone from children to adolescents. And adolescents are part of your workforce. And as age brackets there, infants and child do not count. Okay? Adolescents plus adults plus seniors equals your fit to work, which is down at the bottom there. You see that? Okay? The more educated you are, the more efficient they are at working. And then you see villager count, 183, housing count 200, which means we have 200 beds for 183 butts. Okay? So 59 plus 59, that's 118, plus 16 is 134. Boom. There you go. All right, now, so since we've managed to bollocks this up with the trade this year, not that it's a big issue because we have quite a bit of money, we're going to have our people transfer this stuff back to storage so we can use it. But that sucks. Man, that ticks me off. All right. So one thing we want to do is we want to make sure we got 2 people in here in the archer buildings. And actually, I feel like it's time to build another one of these folks. Resources, that is this right here? No, that's Fletcher building, yes. All right, so we are going to prioritize that. We're going to get another person working on fletching. Let's see how we're doing on firewood. We got 1 person in this one and 1 person in that one. That's plenty, okay? We got tons of logs coming in. We've got stone coming in. We got ore coming in. We're not working clay at the moment, even though we got pottery going. We need to up the amount of pottery we're making. As far as our boards go, we're making a lot, and we're going to build another one, another sawmill, but now this will upgrade as soon as we get more iron and clay bricks. So bricks are going to be a thing coming up. Also, over here at the coal mine, we're going to build a charcoal kiln over here. So we can turn the coal into charcoal, which charcoal can be used instead of coal. So it hopefully will be just immediately stockpiled right next door. That would be swell. As opposed to coming into town, then going back out, because then we're going to have to move that kiln over here. And that sucks. Okay, let's put 2 people back in here. They're going to chop down trees and eat their lunch just like their old papa. All right. So rat catchers, we're working. We got people working the fields, prepping those. All the fencing's already done around them. So that's good. Yeah. We got our build site down here, which we can now go ahead and finish up the wall arrangement because we moved our dealy bop. There's that. Okay, cool. And yeah, they're building that now. So when you see that symbol, that means labor needs to be done. There's no materials needed. Like here, that needs materials. All right. Fishermen. All right, this is our fishing shack. Crops ready for assignment. Super, that first field's done. And then we're going to come over here and see how there's... This is... let me show you. There's a shoal of fish. All right. This is plus 50%. All right. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to catch like the entire frickin' pond. Now, we could probably split this in 2, and it would be maybe more efficient, but I'm not terribly fussed about that. We're early in the year here. We're going to put in 2 maintenance cycles. Boom and boom. And then we have the soil mixture kind of where we want. Let's set this up. All right, I got my handy dandy notebook over here. Okay, this is my notebook with my notes. So these are going to be the clay-based fields. You see soil mixture? Okay, you can have clay or you can have sand. This is clay soil. Each of these crops likes a different kind of soil. All right, so this is going to be the clay-based fields. So we're going to do some maintenance, and then we're going to do, let's see here. Year 2, we're going to do peas, and then we do maintenance, and then we do clover, okay? And peas like their soil, right there. Year 2 will be clover and then wheat. All right. Wheat likes it more over here, which we're going to try to move it over there a little bit and see if peas are still okay with that. Peas are okay with that, but up here, We're going to put in clover, and then eventually we're going to change this out and we're going to put cabbage in with it. Okay? But first we got to get the rocks and the weeds taken down. All right? Now, let me swap this out and let me put the cabbage in here. And let's click on the cabbage. So here, target soil, plus 10%. Peas, good. And then we'll take that back out and we'll drop in the wheat. Okay? The wheat doesn't get a bonus, but I think it's going to be a little happier. Which kind of sucks because the estimated yield is a little low. But we're going to have 3 fields. So every year we're going to have a wheat crop come in. Now that's going to be twofold. First off, the grain will be used to be ground into flour and then made into bread. Second, I believe it's used by the brewery and then is turned into beer for the pub. There you go. Wheat and honey. So you need firewood, water, wheat, and honey to produce beer for the pub, and that makes people happy. All right? We're going to get this built here real quick, too. Slope too steep. You're killing me, Smalls. Let's make that slope less steep then. Oh, you know what? These are dirty. This is dirty industry. Let's just put it over here with the dirty industry then. That would make sense. Okay. This is the poop piles. The poop collectors. WOI. What? WOI? What does that mean? I didn't know what that means. All right. Crops ready for assignment. Now we've got the crops ready and assigned. All right. Now this tower is complete. This tower is complete. We're going to send you out. I think we're actually going to backtrack with this palisade wall. No, I want this, and we're going to. No, we don't. No, we don't need to take that out. We just need to take this one out in the middle. Actually, no, we need to take 2 of them out. Let me think this through. I know, we just built all this stuff. A-Train, you just built all this stuff, dude. Yeah, I know, but I came up with a better way to build it. So we're going to... Hello? Why is it not giving me the... There we go. Salvage. Thank you. Okay. So now we just built this. Now we're going to move it. Yeah. Because we're going to create the double airlock system over here as well. So there's going to be a gate on the backside. And then we're going to have it come in and have a second gate. And then a third, basically an open area. And then there's going to be another wall and then 2 more gates. So they have to get through, the bad guys have to get through like 5,000 hit points of crap just to get to our towers. Unless they're smart and they just go through the palisade walls, which do have more hit points than do the gates. Yeah. So let's take salvage building. Yes. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to do a little redesign here on our defensive position. We're going to move this back. Gate, open space, gate here. Yes. Okay. So we'll get that done. Not that it is a high priority because we just got raided, but you want to get this stuff done, you know, as quickly as possible. All right, let's look back at defenses here. We're going to put a second tower. Burp, burp. Here. Okay. This is going to protect. I just get a sneaky feeling we're going to get attacked from this corner at some point. Okay. So then we're going to go here to here to here. And then up to here. And then over to the the gate. Okay. And then in the middle, and what we may well do is screw the AI up and make it change, make it go into a decision-making mode. There. There. What do you mean by that, A-Train? So we've created a space. So we've created an airlock, right? So if they come along and they pound on the first gate, because the gate is weaker than the wall, right? Once they get through that gate, then the computer has to make a decision. There's 2 more gates. Which gate do we attack? And do we put everybody on one, or do we split them up between them, which means it will take them longer to destroy the gates and then get to the towers. Meanwhile, they're getting shot at by 2 towers. Is everybody tracking what I'm saying here? You force the computer to make a decision that may not be in its best interest. Yeah? Yeah? You like that? I like that. I think it's pretty smart. All right. So we got a rat trap people. Let's get these rat trap dudes going here pretty quick. So yeah, you get rats in your food cellars and your storage, which, okay. But these have positions for where they work that you can move around, just like some of the other stuff does. Where are we at on people? 22 people. Now we can put 2 more on construction. But the problem is, there's several problems. Yeah, we don't have any grain, so there's no point in putting anybody in the windmills. Let's get back to working soap here, and then we're going to find out if... Yes, it wants us to have 21 people. Whatever. We're going to be moving resources and people around here. And then pretty soon we're going to be able to upgrade these as soon as we start getting clay bricks in. So this building over here is going to be a priority build. All right, cool. Now we can bring a couple of people in from gathering resources. Like over here we got 4. Let's drop that to 3. We've got 2 there. I think we got 1 or 2 out here. We don't have anybody in the sand pit at the moment. Oh, you guys are all mining stone? No, that's okay, actually. Let's do 2 to 1. 7 new villagers born. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. People are getting busy up in here. All right, that works out. We're going to drop this down to there. That should help balance out. Well, wait, one more thing. Let's look at this. These guys are guys and gals are chopping trees. Let's move this over here. Go chop over there. And then what we'll do is we're going to kind of help Mother Nature here a little bit. We're going to go into decorations. What kind of trees are these? I cannot see. Oak trees. Oak trees are good. Maple trees. This has a Rush song written all over it. If you're not familiar, look up The Trees by Rush. All right, so let's put in some 5 maple trees. And then we're going to put in 5 oak trees. Now, those are decorations. And there's, we don't need a juniper bush. Spruce trees. Now, I'm not sure what that does. And there's birch trees, which make wood as well. All right, cool. Let's roll tide. Hey, yes, we will. Come on down. Hey. All right. Now, look here. See this? As expected, we hit the G key. Desirability. Now we're level 3. 65% desirability and up is going to upgrade to a large house. Which, by the way, adds a body. Good night. Okay. So that should hide that stupid message there. And now, let's report them. Okay, and that should get rid of them. So hopefully that message disappeared there, guys. Sorry about that. Nightbot has failed me entirely. I do not understand. Anyway, all right, so we've already upgraded the market. Pretty soon we're going to be able to upgrade this thing. We got to get clay bricks going, and then we're going to need wood planks and then gold. But this is going to be a large house very soon, which is going to add a bed, which is super cool. Wait, did this one already? Oh, no, that's the bakery. Oops. Close. So that's going to be cool. Now, when we upgrade this, that's going to help everything too. Now, to upgrade from a homestead to a large house, we need candles. We're going to be needing furniture soon too. So candles, I don't think we have a candle maker. I think I have intentions on building a candle maker right here. This is an armory. Yeah. So let's go to resources, and that's a level 2 structure. Right. Yeah, it's a soap shop. That's armory. There's a candle shop. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not it. That's the soap shop. Okay, cool. That's the kiln for the clay bricks. So candle shop. Boop. Put that there. And these 8 new bodies are going to help because now we can produce stuff faster. We can get an extra person there. We're going to get people working more on gathering resources. Over here where I had people gathering stone, we're going to go ahead and pop someone back in there. This is all about stone over here. So we got this big old thing here that they're working down. There's this. There's this. So there's another 100 stone plus right there. There's stone right here that they can harvest. In fact, let's slide this over like that. And then we'll get that one, and then they'll get this one too. That's another 10. Whatever. And then there's this big over here, 120. Sweet. There's another 40 right there, so that's another 160 stone right there. Then we'll advance them in this direction. There's another 120, 160, 200. All right. And we've just about got this new defensive position built up here. Palisade Gate. Rebuild. Yes. Sweet. That's going to be super cool. That is not something I've seen. I've seen people do like setups like this. Okay. And the idea here is you make roads around it. So if the bad guys come down the road, it's actually easier for them to just go around as opposed to trying to go through. And you just want them to get shot at. Of course, it's good to have a barracks in there with 10 people shooting at them in addition to what you've got. Oh, that's an animal trap. Okay. I thought there was coal there or something I was missing. Let's build that. And let's build. Now we're heading towards winter here pretty quick. We're going to need to check our food situation. People are happy. This is good. We need more housing, and that's fine. We can do that. We've actually got some housing under construction here. This is upgrading to a homestead. This is a new house that needs to be built. And you want to have a continual supply of housing, because then people will continually move into your village if your people are happy. Notice overall they're really actually pretty happy. All right. So we're going to go back in here and go to housing, click, and we're going to plop down here and here. Get those going. And then right here, we are going to build a flagpole. And we're going to put another deal in behind that. Okay, cool. Now, the people want a theater. They want serious entertainment, so they want a theater. And we're going to give that to them. Actually, we're going to move this too. Move this. I think right there. Crops ready for assignment. Super. All right, we're going to get a little bit of work done. Not much. Okay, so now let's take a look at our list in our notebook. And we're going to adjust the soil. Not that far. Right there. So we have field. This is field 1. Well, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. This is 5, 6, and 7. Next year, they're going into the A phase. Okay. So that means we want to change up what we do for this field. So here, we're going to do clover and then this. Actually, no. Yeah. You know what? No, we're not. Then we're going to do peas, maintenance clover, and we're going to start them a year further down the road. We'll just see how that works out, because I'm not sure how it's going to shake out initially. We'll figure it out together. Like a team thing. Yeah. Putting together a team. All right, you're shelter stocking, so you don't need to be there. All right, that's going to secure off that corner. And then over here, actually, this tower, this tower is manned. Does not need to be. So that area is good now. Again, we're going to keep this tower with one person in it because of the threat of wild animals. We do the same thing down here. Protect these people. Impending blizzard. Oh, swell. How are we doing on heavy coats? We got plenty. Get a coat. And then we got one person in here. Cool. Snow's coming. All right. Oh, hey, our rat things are up. Okay. So now, here's what you do. Take this, you move this to do that. Okay. So that covers all that. Covers most of the houses. Now we're going to click on this rat catcher. We're going to use them. Love that sound. That's so awesome. We're going to have them cover part of this area here. That third one's still got to get built. We're going to go ahead and get these rats out of here, though. We're going to church this problem up. Okay? So there. And that costs you a little bit of money, but as the houses upgrade, we're also going to be collecting more money. All right? Over here, this is good. This is important. Where are we at people-wise? 25. Get 2 people in there. Now, here comes the blizzard. Now, this is where things go sideways for a little bit. You notice here, deadly cold temperatures, light breeze. All right? So here's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to run for home. The problem is, if they're out in the sticks, like over here. Wait, what happened here? Hang on. This is being a little goofy. All right, she's garrisoning, and that's unfilled. Slot disabled. Okay. If people are too far from home, what they're going to do is they're going to jump in. See, they're going to take shelter in these temporary shelters. All right? So that's what's going to happen over here. People are going to take shelter in the temporary shelters. We've got those positioned in strategic locations. Up here, you'll see people taking shelter in them. All right? That way, they don't have to run back to the house. So it'll keep them alive. All right? Same thing out here. Now, what we're going to do is go into here. And we're going to take all of our foragers out of business. And you're going to see people here, everybody's chilling by the fireplace. Now see, they immediately punched out as soon as the temperature came up. It's freezing, but they can handle it. So now everybody's going back to work. I don't know if we have... Nope, not that. This. Unfortunately, we do not have grain. Where are we at here? We have have 27 people. We're going to start bringing in sand. Let's get this active because we want a glass maker in here. And then we're going to have a preservist building for preserves. We'll get that up in a minute. Plus, we need a furniture shop. Okay, so here, now we got 2 of these up, right? We don't need this many people cutting wood planks. We're going to cut 2 out of there. So now we still have 6 people, but there are 2 in this building and 2 in this building, right? In fact, this building here, I want to move this building right there. Okay, cool. Whoops. Now, here, put an extra person making candles because we need lots of candles. Oh, we got 2 people in here and we don't need 2 people in here. We have gold. We're bringing gold and we have income. All right. So that's good. What is this? Upgrading? Oh, it's a homestead. Sweet. All right, over here, let's check. We still have our tower build site. We've unmanned that one. That's good. We have a second. We'll set up a second tower site over here. And homestead build site. Okay, so we've got some shelters that are upgrading the homesteads. Even then, this is a large house build site. We want to prioritize that. And as soon as we start getting clay, which we need to, there. 22. Really? What, how many you want? 23 now? Get out of here. Garbage. We gotta get clay going. Bill Clay. 2713. All right, cool. So there we go. We got this working, and we got people making bricks. So that's going to give us the ability to start upgrading facilities like these. Of course, it does take a chunk of gold to do it, but that's okay. We'll be able to upgrade this barracks. Oh, we can't do that till we're at tier 4. That's down the road. Hey, a piece. It's down the road a piece. Oh, wait, there's a candle shop. Ah, crap. We built a candle shop over here. Well, I guess we don't need this one here, do we? Nix. Let's build the furniture shop over there instead. No, let's build the glass shop. I mean, we need both. Furniture shop. Oh, no, this is what we need. Foundry. Where are we going to build this? Let's build that road there. Foundry, this is one of our 2 buildings to get up. Oh, you know what? Hey, if you're going to work right there, you're going to work right there. Beautiful. That's going to turn the ore into iron bars, which then we can take to the blacksmith forge. We're going to save ourselves room, though, so that we can put in a second one. And we'll build that. Those are priorities. Okay, so there we go. Oh, this got moved. All right, so cool. All right, so here we're going to put in... We'll put 3 people here and 3 people here. So that balances that out. And just like with, it's the Department of Redundancy department, okay? You want it to have, the flexibility to increase your production just like that. All right? So whereas we have 2 cobbler shops or 2 firewood splitters, right? We could have 1 firewood splitter with 2 people working. I have 2 firewood splitters with 1 person each. but that means I can also add 2 more people if needed. Like right now, we're low on firewood. We just started the new year though, which means we're through winter, and we're going to need to increase production. The other aspect of this is we will be able to upgrade the building and it will be more efficient. Okay, because it will produce stuff faster. We need bricks, we need iron, we need wood planks. Well, wood planks, iron is going to come out of here, okay, and bricks are going to come from here. Right? So another aspect of that will be, let's take this, put a second one there. Okay. Now, we got some doo-doo ready to go. Compost, doo-doo brown, doo-doo brown. Hey, 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 hey. We're going to use compost in these fields heavily. We're going to be doing some stuff. Those are going to be 0 gain fields once we get them up and running. What's that mean, A-Train? It means we're going to be balanced between the fertility increasing because of things like peas, which increases at +1, and clover, which increases at +3. See, it's showing this crop field here. So here's what we're going to do. We can, but things like wheat are -6 on the impact, on how it impacts the fertility. Second to the bottom down there. Okay. So we're going to be using the compost to increase the fertility of these fields. Now we could go through a growth cycle where we just do like clover and maintenance, and the maintenance you can see has already knocked this down significantly. Okay. All right. This year is going to knock this down a lot. And then it's going to go into year 1 next year, which is going to increase. See, this is increase, increase. But then it's going to increase some more, and then it's going to decrease, and then it's going to balance out. Because here, we actually take these out, and I think year 3 goes cabbage. Yes, clover and cabbage. All right, so this setup, this is +1, +3. So there's 3 +3s, which is +9, and +1 is 10. This is -6, and this is -4. So this is -10, which means the fertility on this field in a 3-year cycle, rotation, is not going to improve unless we add compost. That's what we're going to do. All right? Make sense? Cool. Now these fields are at a +1 factor. Beans are a +1, peas are a +1, so that's +2. We have 2 growths of clover, which is +3, +3, so that's +8. All right. Turnips are a -2. Flax is a -4. No, it's -3. So these fields, look at, they're up to 84%. We're actually going to switch the flax out for rye in a couple of these fields, which is going to balance this out. Let's do that right here. All right, so now +1, +3, +3, that's +7. Oh, +8. Beans are +1, right? So we're +8. And then we're at a -5 here and -2 here. So we're still in a +1 situation for this field. So its fertility is going to go up 1% every 3 years. All right? Which means it's going to improve your crop yield. All right, so here, let me just see. Okay, that's on turnips and beans, which is year 2 of the cycle. This one's on year 1, and this one's on year 3. So here it's got rye. Okay, see, and it's at 85% fertility. So it's a +3 right now with this. Then this will drag it down 5. Then this will add 1. This will add 3 more. Then this will drag it down 2, and this will add 1. All right? But then we'll have rye growing this year and next year. Then this one's going to have buckwheat. And then this, that's kind of weird. I may have beefed this a little bit. I changed a couple of these up. These 4 are just kind of working together as opposed to just these 3 being identical and just being on, you know, you have the A, the B, the C year cycle. All right. And so you do ABC, BCA, CAB. Am I making sense? Year 1 is A, B, C. Year 2 is B, C, A. Year 3 is C, A, B. All right? That way you're constantly growing something different. It helps keep the soil better. It helps minimize disease impact. And it keeps stuff coming in like flax, which you need to make clothing. Now we have a ton of flax, which is why I'm okay with reducing this down. See, that's going to have buckwheat instead of flax. This is going to have rye instead of flax. This is going to have flax. Okay? And then this is going to have rye instead of flax. All right? So that's how that's going to work. But these fields are up to 85% fertility. That's good. 76, this is going to go up. It's going to be -2, then it's going to be +1. Then it's going to be +3, and it's going to be -4, I think. -2. Yeah, buckwheat doesn't hurt your fertility much. The problem, and it's a short growing cycle, so you could do 2 crops in a year. And then you're at a -4. But buckwheat only likes warm summer months. See, it's got no frost tolerance. So basically you have to grow it right where I've got it targeted. And that's in the summer. It'll harvest out into the first month of fall. So unless we get like a really early frost, then we should be good to go. But notice, estimated yield is 330. We're projected to get 394. And that's because of this and this. Turnips, +10. We're expecting to get 263 instead of 231. Now, peas are going to be below. Well, hell, okay, let me take that lie back. Peas are actually better because, again, the fertility is better. That's interesting because we do not have the soil mixture that peas like. If you're in the green, then you get the +10. But peas want the clay soil, which is why they're more of a focus of these 3 fields over here. All right? Am I making sense? I want you guys to understand how to maximize your crop production here. And then at some point, we're going to get more trees going here. How's this? I think this apiary would do better if we moved it. Whoa, not that far out. Although it seems like it would do pretty well up here. All right, let's move it up there. You want to have a bunch of apiaries because you do not have to man those. And they give you honey and wax for candles. It's free stuff. That's the beauty of it. So we'll just put this way out here. The only issue you can wind up having is bears going after them. Let's check our radius here. All right, so if we can get by this tree, that would be good. So apiary, good. And that way if a bear goes after it, then this tower should engage the bear and shoot it in the butt until it goes away. Go away, bear. Bad bear. Let's see how this is looking. So that's at 38%, and that kind of sucks. Let's push it further afield. $73, $74, $75%. Sure. Let's put it over there. I don't know what makes it go down necessarily. Actually, these actually may be just fine. And what sucks is it doesn't tell you what it is right here. And what it's telling me is if I were to put a second one right there, it would have a lower percentage. So these actually may be fine. I'm not going to mess with these here or this one over here. There's really nothing to bother them. I mean, if you wind up, even if you put it in inhabited areas, look, it's plus 77%. Why? Because of all of the flowers and stuff in the gardens. See the area, see the yellow? The brighter yellow means lots of pollen. Bees like pollen. Let's put that there. Why not? Okay. And that's an emergency food supply too. Plus, here in a minute, one of the things we are going to do, hopefully in the next episode, is upgrade this thing. We've already got this here. We need 50 bricks, 500 gold, and 100 planks, and then logs. We get additional vendors and more storage capability, which is great. So, oh, you know what? It'll show up if I put someone in it, I think. Well, we might as well put someone in there for now. They're idling, unable to work. We're going to be getting a traveling salesperson in here in a minute. Ah, here they come, right here. So that's going to work. That's still getting built, but that's okay. This is covering this approach from over here. I almost feel like we should build like a fortress, like, you know, with several towers, like right here. So when those douchebags, well, you know what? We kind of have that going here. We may enlarge this to a fort with a barracks, because if this is their assault path that comes along here, we know they're coming along that road, right? That just makes it easier for us to engage them, take them out before they get to the main part of the village over here. We may wind up putting an additional tower over here as well. Just, again, because, well, no, we got those two. We'll, one step at a time, A-Train. We had 30 last time, so we'll see how many we have coming next time. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So, hope you enjoyed the assault there. Oh, you know what? Oops. Let's get our foragers back out. And yeah, it wants us to have 23 laborers. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. We'll get it figured out. It'll be all right. Don't have any people in towers we don't need. We have one person over here, one person up here, one person up there, and one person down here. And you know what? I think we're going to actually unman this tower. Because we do have a hunter right here. And I'm thinking about well, I may relocate all this further up the road because this is kind of our little industrial area here. We'll figure that out though. Not right now. Bog myrtle. Okay, well, that sounds interesting. That's shut down. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're in the year number 20. Let me zoom in for you guys so you can see, in case you haven't, how pretty this game is. Look, the people got baskets on their back. That makes them more efficient. Whoops. They carry more stuff. Here's our market, which is getting restocked with stuff. There's our little gardens over here. People got their clothes hanging out to dry. Yep. Their little outhouse deals. So we're not pooping in a bucket next to the kitchen. Blech. We may need another crapper cleaner upper, another pooper scooper. Yeah. We need another pooper scooper. So let's start finding a place to put a pooper scooper. And I think this will be just fine right over here. Oh, here comes another, aha. Okay. This guy just appeared out of nowhere, which means that could be a spawn point for raiders in the future, which is kind of why we're building this right here. But we're going to build a pooper scooper. Boop, boop. Okay, yeah. Pooper scooper. And we're going to build it over here. You don't want to be close to the village. Watch. Everybody minus 30% desirability. They're like, oh, hell no. You ain't building that crap near me. Huh? Get it? Not building that crap near me. Yeah, I know. Shut up, A-Train. Let's actually build that right there. That's a good spot for it. It's a good place for a stick up. And we'll go ahead and punch that up to get that done, because that way they'll have easy access up this road here and into these houses. These houses may be full of shit, as it were. Or some of them maybe. Yeah, these are pretty full of crap. So, yeah. So these are going to start moving up pretty quick with their poo collection. Like this one's at 77% decomposing, and then it'll be ready to be spread. So with the number of people we have, actually it makes it more efficient to have those. I may relocate another one of them over here. And that will just make it easier. And you know what? That's actually not a bad idea, I think. Because, I mean, the distance, I guess, into town's about the same. I have them over here, though, because that puts them next to the fields where the compost winds up, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. A-Train thought that out. 26. Yeah, we may need a pooper collector on this side. If I'm going to do something, I may move someone over here-ish. I kind of want to set up another couple of orchards over here. That's going to be important. Where did these deer come from? Oh. 885. We're going to check our food situation here real quick. We got root crops coming in. We got some fish and some meat, which we always do. Excuse me. We have beans. Oh, you know what we don't have a lot of? We don't have a lot of logs. We were in the middle of a big construction setup, though. Let's take one person out of here. And let's actually rebalance that slightly. Yeah. Then we should have, now this has popped up. There's two people making charcoal. Can be used instead of coal. We may not need two people in that at the moment. I'm just trying to rebalance our, there we go. Now we got 23 people, so that means we can actually put someone back in there. Here, stockpiling logs, chopping logs, and all that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So the idea here is we'll plant trees out here to help support this. And then we'll kind of rotate back and forth. You know, like this side 1 year and that side 1 year, right? And that will help balance out the production. Let's do decorations, oak tree. Good. Get those planted. In which case, we have 22. We need 23, so let's take one person out of this. Cool. All right, that should set us up for success. We do have the vendors coming in, which is good. Boy, as soon as we can get this thing upgraded, that'll be super cool, because then we get better vendors, and then we'll be able to start really making some money off the trading. So that works out. But until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give us a like. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about Farthest Frontier, now available on Steam in early access from Crate Entertainment. Link in the description below. Go get you some of this. It's less than $30 US, and you can see it's a freaking cool game. It is a very deep game. There's plenty of options to go from easy to more difficult. Okay? You can play the game with no threats to your people, so you just focus on farming and the economic development and learning that. So you play in pacifist mode, so there's no bears or boars or wolves. Oh my! And no raiders. Okay? And then there's 3 different levels of difficulty, and you can change up. You can make the economy harder, and you can make it easier with the animals or with raiders. There's plenty of flexibility, all kinds of different maps. So there's a lot to enjoy here. If you like Ostriv, if you like Banished, if you like Life is Feudal Forest Village, and any number of other games of that similar nature, go check this out, and I think you'll enjoy it. So I hope you will like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. And I will see you next time. Appreciate you being here. And I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.